Spencer Lanier.
Game 1.
Bringing us in to start this one, men's pro final.
0-0-2. Point.
Now, viewers, we are playing best 2 of 3 here, traditional scoring, so you will see players having to win on the serve, unlike the team event. And first to 11.
No, that's quality.
Side out.
High quality from Ronan Camron. And Camron sporting the blue. Drake
0-1-1.
now serving in white to Aidan Schenk.
Second server. 0-1-2. Side out.
I mean, he was close. that's the crazy part.
1-0-1.
Serious wheels.
Point. Two 0-1. Second server. 2-0-2.
Testing out the patience. Mental battle over here. Oh, he changed it up, but Drake Paul was ready.
Side out.
Man, it's such a mental battle, this patience battle, the dinking. Because there's so many different
0-2-1.
There's a dead dink, there's a heavy dink, there's a roller. And of course, the deceptive one where you then speed up. Oh, he went for that Ernie. Mistimed it a little bit.
Yeah, I like that pressure, though, that he's putting on there early. Just creating a little bit of
1-2-1.
hesitation for the other team. Oh, that net just getting in his way. But again, Ronan Camron doing just a great job there on that drop,
2-2-1.
making sure he's having to absolutely use every inch of that wingspan.
Once again, you take a look at the 4 players on the court over here in this Indian Open final. They're all so very different. So, what kind of player is successful in pickleball? The answer, well, size doesn't matter that much. Oh, although, wow, how high up did he get there? Jeez.
Have a look at this replay here. And creates that crazy angle.
2-2-1.
Being tall helps, but when you're smaller, you can have the quicker hands, quicker foot speed, and you can be just as successful because it's not serve dominated.
There it is.
Quick hands battle going through the big man.
Point.
Spencer Lanier ready.
That's where you probably see a bit of a difference, Sam. I know you come from the world of elite tennis, and you see generally the big guys really starting to dominate, and they just don't have that same in here in pickleball. It really does allow athletes of all different shape and size come in, especially if they've got crafty hands. As we see there from all 4 gentlemen.
Fast hands and a high IQ. A lot of people have compared this to chess in a way. It's physical chess. Who's going to blink first? Who's going to make the first move? Who's going to fall for the bait? Who's going to make the unforced error? That's what this game is all about. Just measuring each other out here.
Side out.
Yeah, I like that ball there from Ronan Camron, just on the inside. So taking the angles away
2,
from
3, 1.
Schenk there on that occasion.
Second server.
3-2 at the moment. Not really much in this one. They're really just feeling each other out.
They really are. Early times, and everyone's just testing each other's skills.
2-3-2.
Yeah, I spoke to a few of the fans out there and players that know these gentlemen really well, and they said it's probably going to go all the way.
Does have 3 games written all over it. Oh, he rose up there. Unbelievable display of skill. Quick hands, athleticism.
Oh, unlucky there for Lanier. Doesn't quite drop in on that baseline.
Three, 3-2.
Oh, unlucky there.
Anticipating that speed up, he was there. But
4-3-2.
Very impressive from Ronan Camron. He's forcing the issue. He's clearly forcing the issue. And that's where you see the importance of those mental dinking battles that happened earlier on.
5-3-2.
Can they get in the heads of their opponents despite being world class? It can happen in any sport. We've seen it.
Side out.
Yeah, they're just getting caught a little bit trying to unwind the stack there, trying to get Spencer across to the right, but they get a lucky break on that occasion.
3-5-1.
Great poach. Great poach.
Point.
And, good planning from them as well. Now keep in mind, Aidan Schenk and Spencer Lanier, one of the things that they're doing is they're not sticking to the
4-5-1,
left, which is traditionally what a lot of players will do. Changing it up. Over here you see Drake Paul is predominantly on the right.
Oh, lovely in a middle roll there, just getting that nice lean in. He missed a couple of those early, but Spencer Lanier making them pay on that occasion.
5-5-1.
That stack again, so you'll see Spence getting across to the left nice and early. It's where he wants to be, where he does his damage.
Wow.
Camron strikes first, but it is all Aidan Schenk.
Talk about keeping his racket up and ready. Goodness. Anticipating the attack. When he gets
6-5-1
fast, it's almost impossible to reflex it once you've already committed to one. There you go, Drake Palm once again meandering over to where he's comfortable, the right court. Oh, ATP defended. Wow.
Point.
Yeah, and it's a crazy shot now. The ATP, even sort of 6-8 months ago, that used to be an absolute dead winner, and now it's almost the ATP defense becomes the attacking shot. And well picked up there from Spencer Lanier, saw it early, and then they were able to come over
7-5-1
quite well. 7-5 lead here. Oh, wrong footing, Aidan Schenk. Very good, Ronan Camron.
That's unbelievable. That is unbelievable. We've seen so many different things, and that's something we don't see very often. A firm one.
Side out.
Into, wrong footing him. Behind him.
Excuse me, guys.
Rare miss of a serve.
5-7-1.
Oh, great work there. Spencer
Second
Lanier
server.
getting up and over that one on the backhand.
I mean, the defensive gods have definitely blessed this man, Aidan Schenk. Oh, skills. I mean, it's hard to
5-7-2.
teach. Instinctively, he's very good at it, but it's really otherworldly.
Point.
That ball getting a piece of the net and a big piece of Spencer there.
6-7-2. Side out.
Yeah, you watch there, Aidan Schenk is that really loose wrist, but his ability to manipulate that paddle and create deadly angles on that ball. Really rolling it away, very unique. And working to great effect right now.
7-6-1. Point.
That's what that kind of pressure does. You see there the error from Ronan Camron. He's been so solid so far, but Schenk just starting to get on top a little and just creates that hesitation. We see them out to an 8-6 lead.
8-6-1.
And you just get that
Point.
feeling that those mental
Timeout,
battles
receiver,
at the start
9-6-1,
of
1
this,
minute.
encounter are now paying dividends for Aidan Schenk and Spencer Lanier. And guess what? Ronan Camron decided a timeout is the best thing. Deceive you. Who's making that move? I expect Ronan and Drake to be disciplined. Much bigger risk for them. And there you go. Patience
Point.
paying off. Spencer Lanier has been brilliant.
Yeah, had a bit of a half look about 20 shots into that rally. Decided not to pull the trigger. Stay
10-6-1.
disciplined, as you said. Waited for that right one just to pop up enough for him. That'll bring up point number 10. And there it is.
Point.
Game one goes
11-6
away. Spencer
to
Lanier
Mr.
and
Lanier,
Aidan
Mr.
Schenk.
Schenk.
And
0-0-2.
see Spencer Lanier, Aidan Schenk taking game one. Oh, they have
Point.
an opportunity there too. Ronnie Cameron counting himself a little lucky there.
1-0-2.
Defense there. Neutralizes that. We're back to the kitchen.
Constant
Side
attack.
out.
Constant attack. I mean, that was a really good change up from Drake Palm. The lob, the flick lob. The second one, though, that's the one that got them in trouble.
0-1-1.
Has to be perfect. Margins are small.
Good try there from Jack Cameron,
Point.
but got caught out a little. They tried to unwind that stack and got a little bit off balance.
1-1-1.
One apiece.
Those hands are so fast from the big man. That's a joke. That's an absolute joke. It's so good, it's a scandal. I mean, isn't Ronan supposed to be winning some of those quick hands points?
And he's doing such a good
2,
job.
1,
But
1.
just the height there of Spencer Lanier just means that once that ball starts climbing, he actually can stay over that ball, getting it down a lot lower than most other players. But there's
Second
the one
server.
Ronan needs at his kneecaps. Much, much harder for the tall man.
2, 1, 2. Side out. 1, 2, 1.
Once again.
Second
That's the
server.
third lob from Drake Baum. He's not been successful with that shot, but he's
1,
just
2, 2.
trying to gain court position time and time again. Aidan Schenk is just a fantastic athlete. Very hard to get over.
Oh, very
Side
good.
out.
Camron knew where he was going then too, but just got caught on his shoelaces.
2, 1, 1. Second server. 2, 1, 2. Side out.
Big swing there. Aidan Schenk, and just having a look at the paddle, a little bit of a re-swing on that.
One, 2, 1. Point.
There you go, points on the board
2, 2, 1.
for Camron and Drake.
Point. Three, 2, 1. Point. Timeout. Receivers. 4, 2, 1. 1 minute.
And here we go. Oh, great stuff. Great point. And joining me in the commentary box, like I promised, Purav Raja. Welcome. Tough one in the 30 plus, but what do you see here? What's going on?
Yeah, thanks, Om. Always a pleasure to be with you guys, and congratulations for all the work you've been doing this week in pickleball. It's great to see you guys doing such a great job in the commentary
Side
box. I honestly think that this is a change
2,
of
4, 1.
tactics by Drake and Ronan. They're trying to play a little more central. I think the Aidan backhand's troubling them much more.
Point.
That's not a miss you can do at the top level, though.
Yeah. Hey,
3,
there
4,
we are.
1.
Hello, hello. Ooh, that's an unforced error.
Second server.
Haven't seen many of those from Spencer.
No, he's been incredibly consistent here, and it's what can happen.
3,
You
4,
get that
2.
timeout, and sometimes the mind can wander a little. Ah, that's a good one to
Point.
ease the confidence back in.
There we go. Look at that. The three musketeers. Hello from the com box. Hope you guys are enjoying this pickleball action.
4, 4,
We
2.
are. Thanks for watching on FanCode, or if you're watching from outside the country, on the YouTube FanCode channel.
Point.
World-class pickleball right here in India. Very, very exciting.
That's it. Back-to-back points here from Aidan and Spencer.
5, 4, 2.
Now sees them back in the lead, 5-4.
Side
A
out.
little casual there on that one. Just got it quite deep there, Ronan, and just create a little bit too much pressure.
4-5-1.
You're all right, Purab. They are keeping it central.
Gonna be here for days. Such an important part of the match because you kind of feel that tactically the teams are figuring out who's going to get the upper hand in this match. And just at that moment, I think Spencer and Aidan seem to have the upper hand. Just when you think
4-5-2.
Just when you think that Ronan and Drake are going to get into it, Spencer and Aidan somehow come up with the drive or the dink or the drop that just... So much cat and mouse going on. I think Spencer's missed a few dinks last game.
Good hands, kept it alive.
Ronan Camron thought that was coming at his head. Unfortunately, ducks and it rolls into that back corner.
Guessing a timeout soon for Ronan and Drake coming up. That's the speed up. I think Ronan's got to be ready for that. I think that's the one he's got to be ready for. That's the one Spencer loves to hit, and it was slow enough where Ronan could have got on top of it.
Nicely done.
Second server.
Those can be hard sometimes. You don't have a whole lot of pace. You don't want the ball to drop. Leaning forward. Points on serve, so important. Oh goodness. What a reset. Just make those quick hand battles look so routine, so often. That one just wide indeed. I mean, you can feel the tension over here. There's
6-4-2.
so little separating these two teams.
Sorry, my
right
bad.
Now, it's just a mental battle that Spencer
6-4-2.
and Aidan seem to be winning. Winning those long points on their serve. The other team are not. Oh, lovely body shot and a recovery there from Ronan.
Oh, and he gets one. Drake Palm
Side out.
sneaks it down the line. He's very happy with that one. And you probably don't appreciate these everyone watching back home, how athletic these guys are to hit the ball softly and to be able to keep that body positioning to consistently hit that ball soft.
4-6-1.
How athletic they have to be.
Tell me about it. I've spent the last 3 days moving my hips trying to get the ball back on these guys. Just trying to keep the ball as consistent as possible, and they're so deceiving as well. People don't realize how deceiving this shot is of Aidan's or any of these guys, really. Spencer's. I mean, you don't know where he's going with this thing. Suddenly he's going middle, and Aidan with that shot can go 3 different places.
Back to back there from Ronan.
It looks very easy watching at home. It's extremely difficult. What they do is extremely difficult.
5,
I mean,
6,
it's a game
1.
of inches. I try to just keep the rally going with them as long as possible. They've confused me about 1,000,000 times already in their different disguises on every shot, and each one has something different to offer.
Absolutely. Well, I commentated your 30-plus final, and those rallies went insane. There was so many balls played every single time, just like we're seeing again. It's each team just trying to create the upper hand, waiting for that opportunity to strike.
Caught
Second
moving
serve.
backwards over there, Drake Farm. Well, his defensive skills generally are
5,
10 out
6,
of
2.
10. They really are.
And so it's very different because in tennis, people will watch this and say, well, why don't they just speed up? Why don't they just hit the ball as hard as they can and win the point? They don't. Wow.
Point.
They don't realize you can't speed up. The person who speeds up often loses the point. And that's the important lesson to drive home. A lot of us tennis players come in here trying to hit the ball as hard as we can, thinking we're just going to
6-6-2.
dominate this plastic ball. Well, guess what? You're not.
Well, and that's the thing, Purav. A lot of times, you're the one who's been teaching. Oh, there we go. Quick hand exchange there.
Point.
Once again, Drake and Ronan winning another point on their serve. And a crucial turnaround over here because they were stuck at 4 for a very long time. Momentum now on their
7,
side.
6, 2.
But Purav, you're the one who was telling me about the importance of the third, the importance of the fifth, the importance of discipline in the sport.
Oh, great
Side
reactions there off the net. Aidan Schenk gets the ball back and just breaks that little run there for Drake and Ronan.
6, 7, 1. Point.
Yeah, the importance of discipline is just huge. If you see the number of points you win off drives, it's so little. Tactically,
7, 7, 1.
Ronan and Drake have been so good in the second set as compared to the first set. I feel like they now deserve to be in this match at 7-all. In the first set, I thought, Spencer and Aidan would run away with it quite easily. But things have changed so fast just because they've changed their tactics so much. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Ronan Camron doing all the work there on defense, but unfortunately his partner couldn't finish it off.
That's incredible stuff, and that hurt him a lot more than it hurt Ronan.
You're 8.
And now smelling
8,
victory
7,
maybe.
1.
All right, now
Point.
they certainly are 2 points away from the men's doubles championship at the Indian Open.
9, 7,
Yeah,
1.
this is a great return position there. You saw Camron trying to get over to the left. Good vision. Too good in that occasion.
Second server.
They've got to make one more stop here. More side out to give it a chance to get back
9,
into
7,
this.
2.
Wow, that's huge.
Point.
It's a shake and bake.
What a phenomenal move.
Timeout receiver. 10,
look at
7,
this
2.
one.
1 minute.
Cross all the way over. And yes, as predicted, a timeout. But guess what?
10, 7.
Here we go. Championship point.
Oh, incredible save considering the circumstances.
Reset there from Drake.
Lanier being patient once again. Oh!
Oh, it's still going.
To be that steady in a time that is this tense is a skill in its own. Wow, great lob. Unbelievable point.
It didn't work the first 2 times, but it worked the third, right when it mattered, Simon. Well done, that's brave.
7-10.
They have chances now to move up in the scoreboard on their serve.
Ronan strikes. Point number 8. Woo.
And Purav, how do you see this?
I see this as Spencer getting a little bit nervous. And it's a tough sport. Spencer can get nervous. I think they've been so hot recently, Aidan and Spencer, that it's just a matter of time, and they feel like this is just the line they want to cross over.
A little eager now, and you were saying that oftentimes the person who speeds up first is the one who loses the point. Case in point right there. 1 point from drawing level. Well done. He's caught him in that corner in the left court quite a few times. Knows that Ronan's leaning to his right. 9-10-2 now. Yes.
Yeah, that angle is too good there.
Pounded down with authority. And now, match points.
And the reason why Aidan's being a little bit louder is making Spencer believe that this is the moment that we're going to win this match. And that little bit of energy could help Spencer right here. He's played great all match, but this is the moment it matters.
Oh, once again, choosing to speed up, but this time going to the forehand. Ronan ready.
It's just antsy. It looks all like rushed. He wants to finish this match. He has to be ready to stay here all day if he wants to get this job done.
That's what's got them there to the first place. He's been so disciplined all match.
And the Scorpion gets it done.
Oh, there we
Aidan
go.
Schenk,
11-9.
Spencer Lanier
and Schenk
are the doubles champions at the Indian Open. Tough one there for Ronan Camron and Drake Palm. They played their hearts out. But ultimately, Lanier and Schenk, the best team at the Indian Open, the best team this week. They're the winners, they're the champions, and they're taking home $5,500 large US dollars. What an incredible effort from these two young gentlemen.